Now, as a pastor, how have you personally struggled with your faith?
I have, from growing up, having my own questions about is God very real, and I've had plenty of questions like that. I've wrestled with, God, if you're really real, will you do this for me? And I would have something either shake in the room, or I would have something, I'd beg for that, or maybe some girl would like me that in high school that maybe never would. I don't know. Those are the early versions of my struggles, because you can't see them. Maybe he's not real. The later struggles come when I probably a few years ago it would have been more like, why did this happen to somebody? Why would something bad happen? Is there even a God? So I've had to wrestle with that. That would be a challenge that came along the way. Probably later in life, the challenge just comes that when the secularization, at least to the Northeast, I don't know about elsewhere, sometimes reveals to you or plays tricks with your mind that you start to think people are perfectly fine without God. So what's the point? So if I were to say as a pastor, the struggle I have is I think I was lulled as a child into believing that people who didn't have Christ were unhappy. And when you realize that that's not necessarily true, then you're like, well, then what's God for? And yeah, those have been my struggles. So how do I get up there every week and talk about a need for God when people seem in this world to not really need Him? So that's probably the struggle I've had.